So the vertex would be 2, -2, and remember the vertex is either the highest point or the lowest point of the parabola. Then we're asked for the axis of symmetry, so it's that vertical line that splits this graph in half. So it's split down x equals 2. And since this parabola goes down, this is the highest point, so it has a maximum. We're asked to find the y-intercept, so that is where it crosses the y-axis. So it crosses the y-axis right here at this point. And that point would be 0, -4. The x-intercept, as you can see, it does not ever cross this x-axis right here. And the graph is going to keep going down, so we know it won't ever touch it. So there is none. And then the domain are all the x values. So we can see that the graph is going infinitely this way, and the graph's going infinitely to the left and the right, so we get all real numbers. And the range are all the y values. So the y value, this is the y-axis here. And so if we look at the graph is going infinitely down. So we could say that y, such that the y value, the graph's y values, are all less than or equal to this point right here, which is -2. Or we can write it in interval notation, so we always start least to greatest when we're writing interval notation. So if we look at the graph, since these values here on the y-axis are smaller, we start down here, and if we look, the graph's going infinitely down. And then the highest point, again, is -2. And we're going to put brackets because there is a point here at -2. All right, now we have to identify the equation for this graph. So to do that, we're going to use the vertex, since it's in vertex form, the equation. So we know that the x value here corresponds to the number that's in the parentheses here. And we know it's always opposite. So if this is a +2 here, the number in the parenthesis will be the opposite, so -2. So we know it can't be this one. Then the next thing we know, the graph is going down. So since the graph is going down, we know the number in the front must be negative. So it can't be this one, and it can't be this one. So we're left with A.